Happy now. Quick video. Thinking about intuition and having intuitive wisdom. And I was thinking about that. That's more the category that I fall into. Like I do read a lot. I do have like a lot of knowledge from, picking up knowledge in this physical realm. But a lot of my knowledge come from the ethereal realm, you know what I'm saying? The non-seen sixth sense realm, you know what I'm saying? Like I just get channeled these abilities and this information, like say for instance, with my basketball abilities, I never was taught that. Like nobody said here basketball, dribble between your legs and this is a crossover and how to do it so quick and easy. Like, and anybody that know me knew I could play basketball fairly well, especially dribbling. But I never was taught this. It's just like an intuitive ability. Like I just, all right, a ball. Like I've been with this ball before and just started dribbling. But that's the type of person I am. I have like intuitive wisdom. That's why when I do say some things that's like dropping knowledge on you, I ain't gonna say I can't say that it's true for sure, but because it comes from my intuitive knowledge sometimes, and I know how people struggle with believing in somebody else's intuitive knowledge, I won't consider my knowledge the end all be all to people. But in my head, I be knowing like, man, it's a strong feeling that I'm 100% right on this, but I'm just not gonna profess it as being, the end all be all. I'ma just know that to myself and kind of just give people idea what's on my mind, of what I know, you know what I'm saying? But I have intuitive wisdom. Matter of fact, a lot of it too comes from DMT trips and things of that nature where I'm going on the other side and getting information from different dimensions. Matter of fact, perfect example, I've had an alien-like entity to channel information to me in a sense the way he was telling me the reason why aliens don't manifest in this physical realm is because we would scare the shit out of you humans and y'all would try to kill us. So that's why we just kind of stay on different dimensions and staying in different forms, in a smaller form or in a form that wouldn't frighten a human because our perception is not ready to see a red, slimy, different looking being because that's what I felt like in my head. I got channeled that it was like a red, ugly looking being, you know what I'm saying? He even told me that even though I'm so spiritually advanced and used to that type of stuff, that I would probably see him as like to be a little scared of his appearance or whatever. But like, I get into intuitive wisdom. Matter of fact, another one was where I channeled. It felt like a old ancient soul that was basically telling me the reason why you come on these trips and have a hard time explaining the different feelings, like can't find a word for it, like man, it was like love and all that. Like I just couldn't find a word for it. Reason being, he told me, is because our English language and just our language as humans is so watered down, period, that we can't fathom or understand or find words for stuff on the other side because the ancient wisdom and how can I say the ancient words and stuff are far more advanced, like you know what I'm saying, like where the words are just way more bigger and advanced. That's why we struggle with finding words to explain the DMT trip or to explain certain things that's of spiritual nature, because matter of fact, that's why Sanskrit is better, at explaining things deeper because it is an ancient, not an ancient alphabet, ancient words, you know what I'm saying? And it has deeper meanings. Like our language is watered down, but that's another intuitive type of wisdom that I have and that I get. Where, you know what I'm saying? Say, for instance, if I was to tell a person, hey, I went on a trip on DMT and I found out that, the English language is watered down. Like I told this from an ancient soul. Like people gonna look at you crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even though I don't necessarily care about people's opinions per se, I do care to a certain extent because I'm trying to teach people to understand this knowledge. So I gotta try not to scare them with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta baby feed you into this type of knowledge. But that's the difference in knowledge. As a matter of fact, one of the definitions of intuition is like pure untaught, non-inferential knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So nobody sat down and taught me this. You know what I'm saying? It just I get channeled this through telepathy, through my psychic abilities, through my extrasensory perception abilities, you know what I'm saying? Like channeling stuff from different dimensions, you know what I'm saying? It's like an unseen, ethereal type of ability, you know what I'm saying? That, can't be explained to normal humans, and there's only a few of us humans that have this intuitive wisdom on this level. So if you want, in matter of fact, that's why, like, when people, it's funny, because intuitive knowledge also seems like it's a high knowledge to have. Because it's funny, because when I come across people with book smarts and people who know a bunch of things about things in this physical world and things of that nature, even then, when they come and come across me, when I go to talking about spiritual things, it's like I have their undivided attention and they're listening, because I'm channeling into intuitive knowledge and wisdom from a different dimension, from an ancient place, you know what I'm saying? And they even feel that vibration and frequency. That's why they listen like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, I don't hold myself above or higher than anybody because of my abilities, you know what I'm saying? Like I thank Jah and thank Source. I'm grateful for my abilities. I thank Source for my abilities, you know what I'm saying? And being one with Source, and being able to have these abilities, but I don't think I'm above anybody, But that's one of the difference between my knowledge and different people's knowledge. Like some people have intellectual knowledge, book smart knowledge. I have intuitive knowledge. Like, what I'm saying, I'm just able to pick up on things very good with my pineal gland. And it's a proven thing that your pineal gland could pick up on subtle vibrations and different dimensions and things of that nature. So, having a strong pineal gland give you very strong intuitive insight. So just had to, let y'all know. Just sharing my experience with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause sometimes I'm dropping straight up knowledge. Sometimes I'm just sharing my experience, which just is true. Intuitive wisdom does exist, and that's the type of wisdom I do have. But just sharing my experience, cause me telling my story will, help you with getting along with your growth. You know what I'm saying? With understanding yourself. But like I say, happy now. Peace. Y'all understand the difference between the different wisdoms, intellectual wisdom, intuitive wisdom, you know. Happy now. Peace.